So, research projects. Concentrated solar array. That text is hard to read. Grants approval for the concentrated solar array for the solar power plant. Okay, so I basically just have improved solar thingies in the solar power plant. I'm not really interested in that. Solar farm, great work. I have to research that? What? I was not aware I had to research that. Or region view. Game just kind of froze there. Solar farm. University with School of Science. Complete the research project at a university in the region. Why is that blue? I can't do anything with it. Yes, I'm fully aware I can send things to the other cities that don't exist. There are no other cities in my region. It keeps telling me that. Okay, so you actually have to research the solar farm. You have to research this? No, we don't. This is unlocked. This is approved. We just need money and resources. This needs a school of engineering. This needs a school of science. So I guess it depends on what we want to do. Space center or solar farm? Okay. Well, let's look at what else we have for options. The vertical turbine for the wind farm produces more power from each turbine. A thermal reactor grants approval for the Gen 2 thermal reactor module for the nuclear power plant, which we could do. We could go with nuclear power. If I go to power, nuclear is unlocked, we just have to be able to afford it. At some point we might need it, because at some point the coal power plant is going to run out of coal. And I don't know. Oh, the lag. I'm at 8 frames a second, oh my gosh. Hold on guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I hate this game, it's so buggy. I like the game, it's fun, but it is so buggy. Okay, so what I was saying is I don't know something. Oh yeah, I don't know if for the coal power plant, when our ore mine, or coal mine, not ore mine, runs out of stuff below it, like right now it has a 17-month supply below it, and you can see, that's not what I want. I want, yeah, storage is full, I don't really care. Coal. You can see we have coal right here, but that is all the coal we have in our entire city. So, what happens when we run out of coal? Does our coal power plant shut down? Because it'll run out of coal as well? Or, in the trade depot, can I set coal to be imported, and it'll just appear out of thin air, and I'll import it at a cost of $6,000 per 10, whatever that means. Does that happen? Will it appear out of thin air, or will I truly run out of coal, and I'll need another city that's mining the coal in order to even import it? In which case, at some point, our entire region will run out of coal, and we'll need some source of power. So I don't know if that'll happen or not. What is this? Taxes are a bit high. Yeah, they are. They're at 11%, I think. Yeah, they are. Too bad. You guys can deal with it. Internet company. They must be Google. So, yeah, I don't know if you can just import coal out of thin air and just pay for it, or what. So at some point we might need the nuclear power plant. So you might need this eventually. And that requires a school of science. So what is the fast neutron reactor? Grants approval for the fast neutron reactor module for the nuclear power plant. That text is really hard to read. It's like so skinny. It's not bolded at all, and then it's semi-translucent. That's terrible. So that also improves stuff at the nuclear power plant, I guess. I don't really know what it does. Fast neutron reactor, Gen 2 thermal reactor. I don't know the difference. I'm sure one provides more power, one might be better than the other, I have no idea. Oh wait. This requires a Gen 2 thermal reactor. Okay. So this one has to be better because it requires the other one. Clean coal generator for the coal power plant. We might want to do that. School of Engineering. Clean coal generator requires School of Engineering. Clean oil. Oh, oil. That's okay. I thought it was also clean coal generator. I was like, what? There's two? No, this is oil. I'm not interested in that since there's 0 oil under our city. Surgical center. That's an attachment to the hospital. Probably just improves their healing capabilities. Detective wing. For the police station. Police precinct, actually, not a police station. Space center unlock. So we can build that, that thingy-majiggy. What's it called? The great work. There we go. So I'm thinking maybe the Gen 2 thermal reactor. Maybe the clean coal generator. Let's look at this. Clean coal generator. So 75 megawatts, 5.8 tons per day. But it's less air pollution. So it's actually worse than the ones I'm currently using because it uses more coal for the same amount of power. And it's more expensive. But the air pollution is less. But really, I don't care about that because it's all blowing away from my city in places where it doesn't matter if there's air pollution. So I am not going to go with that. I guess our first research project will simply have to be whichever great works we want. So we're going to have to decide that pretty soon. If I want to upgrade this anytime soon. I mean, I obviously could just wait. That'd be fine. So I'm going to do that, actually. I'll just wait. No recyclables. Production stopped. Trash. Oh, man. We are not collecting even close to how many recyclables there are. Yeah. Let's, fix that. Increases your collection rate. It's a delivery truck for delivering stuff to businesses that need them. So we need more of these to increase the collection rate from places. From housing and stuff. I'm gonna have to knock down the building for this, aren't I? I don't want to do that. I don't want to knock down the building. I think I'm gonna have to if I want more. The question is, do we need more? I guess we'll wait and see. Come on, right click, there we go. My mouse seems to be dying. Left mouse button has been dying for a long time, and now the right mouse button seems to be dying. Everything is so high-tech. Let's build a processor factory so we can start building, or selling processors, not building processors. Well, I guess it is building processors. Yeah, I will do that because that is my intent for this city anyways. Plop a processor factory and assemble 1,000 processors. We still need more housing, apparently. That's not going up very fast at all. So, let's look at zoning. Is there any zoning I missed? There is not. Everybody seems to be getting happier over here. That's interesting. Wait, don't I have a park over here and it did nothing? If I remember correctly, I do. Oh well, we'll just leave it there. I considered demolishing it just now, but then I was just like, it's not doing any harm because it is so small, nothing would fit there anyways. So I'll just leave it there. Maybe it is doing something. How's our demand? Industrial is still going up. It's not gonna happen. Oh, there we go. It's going down. But it's not gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna happen. It's only gonna... The amount of industrial in my city is only going to go down. So for gambling... What do you say? High industrial demand. I know it's not gonna happen, dude. Okay, so... I'm considering making these squares in... not industrial. Housing. Residential. There we go. Residential is the thing it's called. Red? Why is this red? Worker shortage. I know. It's not my fault these buildings are not getting bigger. I can't really control that. We have an abandoned building, apparently. No, they need more workers. Yeah. Well, come on, people who are moving in. My population is increasing. It is increasing. So, people who are moving in, move into the buildings and make them bigger. Why are you guys not upgrading? This area isn't so healthy? Really? What's cooking? Burn 100 tons of garbage in an incinerator at the garbage dump to gain access to the big lizard disaster. Yay, we have a second disaster available. Third disaster, actually. And it's free. These are all free. I think I unlocked the tornado when I was in a separate region doing stuff. I built all 24 turbines that you can build in the wind power plant, and it wasn't enough power, which is why in this region I didn't even try that. I just went with the coal power plant as soon as the wind power plant wasn't producing enough power with just its 2 turbines. I don't know what I did to unlock the meteor strike. Big lizard, we found out. We burned garbage, so that's how you unlock that. What's it take to unlock the other things? Laboratory outbreak. We are not alone. Dug too greedily and too deep. I wonder if that'll happen over time with this coal mine. It might once it starts getting emptier or something. What does the recycling center want to tell me? Her city is Alloy King, but we need a trade depot with an alloy storage lot to start selling it. Could you get us that? I'll do it. In fact, I really should if I want to start making processors. I already plopped a trade depot. Where's our trade depot? There it is. We're storing coal. Now we want to store alloy. 2,000. I could do a plastic one as well. That might be worth doing since we will need it for processors. So as I was saying, I'm considering making these residential because for gambling, that's not gambling, that's gambling. These buildings are semi-big, so I will probably actually need to destroy some of these roads. So I'm questioning whether or not I should make them residential. But then again, if I make them residential, I will have more jobs, and I need more jobs, apparently. I guess I could just make it residential, couldn't I? Just make it residential, and then if I ever need to destroy all those houses, I can do such things. Those guys aren't getting much space, and in fact, they'll probably be kicked out for water towers. We'll just leave those 3 as residential. We won't do the 3 up here. So, $140,000. That means I really need to pick one of these things if I want to have a great works. There we go. Get the words out. Solar farm or... See, I don't know. Maybe... I do want the city to be self-sufficient, so I'm tempted to say I don't even want the Great Works to be relied upon. So I don't want the solar farm Great Works for that. I'm tempted to say that. In which case I would want the Gen 2 thermal reactor. So maybe I'll do that as my first project. I don't know if you can have multiple projects or just one per university. I assume you can have multiple. It'd be weird if you couldn't. What was the last thing? Space Center. That's an option. That is an option. Then we wouldn't be relying upon the Great Works at all. All it does is increase tourist population, I guess. Tourist population. So School of Science for the thermal reactor. I think we are going to do that because at some point I am going to run out of power. And I don't know if I can just import it and that will be good enough. So let's do it. Let's start. Well, what do we need? Was it science? I forgot already. Science, yes. I smell smoke. Better call 911. If you don't, you might have a fire. Science, science, science. Last one. And it costs 40k. And I have nowhere to put it. I can knock out these buildings. Be mean like that. I think I'll put it here. Yay! We are teaching more students every day, it appears. That thing just got big. Wow. Tech level is maxed out. That is awesome. We are getting some really high-tech industry over here. This is looking awesome. I mean, just look at these things compared to the old industrial buildings that we were seeing for quite a while. These things look awesome. And then I go over here, and there's a tiny little clinic center, a tiny little fire station. What's this thing doing? Max tech level, awesome. What is that? Memory erasers. We need somewhere to ship our freight. Is the airport not good enough? 2 tourists waiting to depart. Is the airport not working? Because I do remember these taxes are running us out. I guess I could reduce the industrial taxes. Fine, they're the only ones complaining about it, so I'll reduce them. 10, there we go. 10%, is that good? You're still claiming they're running you out. You probably just haven't been notified of the lower taxes. You're still paying me the 11% rate because you're nice like that. When I was paused before starting this recording session, there was some building that said, "We have great places to ship our freight," or something like that. Something positive about shipping freight. And now I'm seeing, "We need somewhere to ship our freight." So that, I don't know. Do I need to add the freight thing on this airport? The cargo terminal? I guess, let's just add it, because nothing else is going there anyways, and I have plenty of money, so might as well. Worker shortage, I am working on that. In fact, I zoned more residential. They're coming. Whoa, we are low on water. Let's put this on 1 speed. And I assume this doesn't produce pollution. I'm tempted to put it right here, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. It's a water map. What if I were to put it like up here? I think that would work out fine. So let's just build a road. Yeah, let's just build it. Who cares if it's aligned? It's north of the airport, so it's not like we're gonna be... Wait a second. That's sewage. Where's my water stuff? Do I only have water towers? Do I actually not have any water pumping stations? I thought I did. I appear to only have water towers. Really? Okay then. Well, this will help significantly then. I don't know what the upgrades are, so I'm going to assume that I can let those 2 red ones be red safely. How much does this thing cost? 44,000. I guess if I do end up needing the upgrades, I can always move it. Filters out germs and contaminants. Exit pumps. 80 kilogallons per hour. Calculating. Oh, that's the water under the building. It's not what I want. It doesn't tell me how much. That's a basic water pump. Okay, so it's 80 kilogallons an hour. So it's the same. Okay, so you'd always want to build these unless you simply can't afford them because they make your water cleaner. Although my water is perfectly clean, apparently. That's awesome. Okay, so now we have plenty of water. As you can see, we have a pretty big excess. They are hiring, though, so we're not actually getting the water yet, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, look at this. We're getting some skyscrapers. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. The diamond building. What's its wealth level? It's only a single wealth level. That looks pretty nice for being low wealth. It does. Even if it wasn't low wealth, it still looks nice. More workers? Yeah, you still need more workers. It's so bad it's red. It's not even orange anymore on the notifications. Let's put it back on cheetah speed. I almost forgot to do that. Disasters. Maybe at some point we'll launch a disaster on this city. So... water. I know, you need water. It's being fixed. I can't see you. Or is it the brick that's talking? That brick right there? Is that what... is that what it's... wow. Talk. Is that the thing that is talking to me? I'll do it. It'll fix itself, actually. But I'll do it. So, plop a processor factory. I forgot to do that. Poor tourist attendance. It'll improve, don't worry. In fact, you haven't been saying that in quite a while. What's up with you? Why are you saying that? Is it because they placed the cargo thing at the airport? Now there's fewer tourists? That might be the case. So, electronics. $160,000. Okay, we have a little ways to go. Only 30,000 to go. That's not bad.